What if the fatigue, numbness, or slow wound healing you've been blaming on high blood sugar actually had another hidden cause? Most people think that controlling blood glucose is the only battle in diabetes, but the truth goes much deeper. Even when you eat healthy and take your medications, your body might still be starved of the nutrients it desperately needs. Why? Because diabetes doesn't just affect sugar metabolism, it also disrupts how your body absorbs and activates essential vitamins. This means that despite doing everything right, your cells could still be running on empty. Imagine the energy you could regain, the healing you could speed up, and the complications you could avoid if only your body had the right nutritional tools. Many diabetics suffer for years from nerve pain, slow recovery, and brain fog, not realizing that a silent vitamin deficiency might be contributing to their symptoms. Even more surprising, these deficiencies often go unnoticed in routine checkups and may be worsened by certain medications like metformin. In today's video, we're uncovering the 7 most essential vitamins your body may be missing and how fixing these gaps could transform your energy, immunity, nerve health, and more. You'll also learn how diabetes-related hormonal changes may quietly block your vitamin absorption without you knowing. Stay till the end, because what you discover today could change your life completely. Before we begin, where are you watching from? Drop your city or country in the comments below. We're building a global community of people taking control of their health together. At number 7 on our list is vitamin E, a powerful fat-soluble antioxidant that plays a vital role in protecting diabetic cells. Your body is constantly exposed to oxidative stress in diabetes, and vitamin E helps neutralize the free radicals causing the silent damage. These free radicals weaken the cells that line your blood vessels, increasing the risk of heart attacks, strokes, and nerve complications. Vitamin E supports your vascular system by defending these delicate endothelial cells from breakdown and improving your overall circulation. In people with diabetes, oxidative stress is especially dangerous because it leads to complications like diabetic retinopathy, neuropathy, and poor wound healing. When blood sugar is high, fats in your bloodstream oxidize more quickly, producing harmful substances like oxidized LDL cholesterol. This oxidized LDL can stick to your artery walls, forming plaques that restrict blood flow and increase the risk of atherosclerosis. Vitamin E slows down this oxidation process, helping prevent plaque buildup and maintaining cleaner, more flexible arteries. It also plays a significant role in improving insulin sensitivity by protecting insulin receptors from oxidative damage. This means your cells can respond better to insulin, helping you lower blood sugar and reduce insulin resistance naturally. Another important function of vitamin E is in nerve protection, especially for those suffering from diabetic neuropathy. It helps shield nerve fibers from oxidative breakdown and may reduce symptoms like burning, tingling, or numbness in your hands and feet. Some studies even suggest that vitamin E may support nerve regeneration, which could aid in restoring lost sensation and function. If you've struggled with chronic nerve pain or slow nerve response, ensuring you get enough vitamin E might offer some relief. Vitamin E also contributes to immune support, eye health, and cellular healing, all important for long-term diabetes management. However, like many nutrients, vitamin E must be absorbed and used correctly, which can be disrupted by stress, medications, or poor gut health. Natural sources include almonds, sunflower seeds, spinach, and avocado, or you may consider a supplement if your diet lacks these foods. It's always best to discuss supplementation with your healthcare provider to ensure safety and proper dosage. Have you ever tried vitamin E for diabetic symptoms? Share your experience or thoughts in the comments. We'd love to learn from you. If you found this helpful, please like the video. It supports the channel and helps more diabetics discover important health insights. At number 6, we have vitamin D, a critical nutrient that many people with diabetes are silently missing, even without realizing it. Vitamin D helps your body regulate calcium and phosphorus, which are essential for keeping your bones strong and your heart protected. But its importance goes far beyond your skeleton, especially when you're dealing with blood sugar issues and insulin resistance. In diabetes, vitamin D levels are often low, and this deficiency can make your cells less responsive to insulin. Vitamin D activates receptors in your pancreas and muscle cells, which helps your body use insulin more effectively. With low vitamin D, your body may struggle to lower blood sugar even when you're taking medications or watching your diet. Another critical function of vitamin D is how it reduces inflammation, which is often elevated in long-term diabetes. It helps suppress harmful inflammatory cytokines like TNF-alpha and IL-6 that contribute to insulin resistance and blood vessel damage. By lowering inflammation, vitamin D may help protect your kidneys, nerves, and eyes from the progression of diabetic complications. Vitamin D also improves the production of nitric oxide, which helps relax blood vessels and improve blood flow. This effect is especially helpful for diabetics who suffer from high blood pressure or reduced circulation in the feet and hands. Better circulation means more oxygen reaches your organs, which can support healing and reduce long-term damage to tissues. Some studies suggest that vitamin D can help lower HbA1c levels, offering improved control over your long-term blood sugar trends. In people with type 2 diabetes, correcting a vitamin D deficiency may also help reduce fasting glucose and post-meal sugar spikes. It may even support immune function, which is often weakened in people with poor glycemic control or frequent infections. Sources of vitamin D include sunlight, fatty fish like salmon, fortified dairy, or supplements if your levels are very low. Since absorption can vary, it's wise to check your blood levels with your doctor and adjust your intake as needed. Have you ever had your vitamin D checked? Let us know in the comments. It might be the missing piece in your health puzzle. And if this section gave you new insight into your diabetes care, please subscribe for more doctor-backed videos just like this one. At number 5, we have vitamin C, one of the most powerful antioxidants your body needs, especially if you're living with diabetes. Diabetes increases oxidative stress, which means more harmful free radicals attack your cells, blood vessels, and insulin-producing beta cells. Vitamin C helps neutralize these free radicals, reducing inflammation and protecting your pancreas from further damage or insulin dysfunction. Your beta cells are already vulnerable, and without enough vitamin C, their ability to produce insulin may decline more rapidly over time. Vitamin C also helps regenerate other antioxidants like vitamin E, amplifying your body's natural defenses against high blood sugar stress. Another crucial role of vitamin C is in slowing down glycation, a damaging process where sugar binds to proteins, stiffening your blood vessels. This process leads to the formation of AGEs, advanced glycation end products, which worsen complications like retinopathy, neuropathy, and kidney issues. Vitamin C competes with glucose for entry into your cells, potentially reducing the buildup of these toxic glycation products in your bloodstream. It also supports collagen production, which is essential for wound healing, a common challenge many diabetics face with slow skin recovery. By strengthening your capillaries and improving tissue repair, vitamin C may help prevent diabetic foot ulcers or poor circulation injuries. In addition, vitamin C boosts nitric oxide levels, helping your blood vessels relax and improving circulation in areas like the kidneys and limbs. Better circulation supports oxygen delivery to organs, which may slow down damage from poor blood flow and help preserve nerve function. Vitamin C also regulates cortisol, your body's main stress hormone, which can spike blood sugar if left unchecked over long periods. By supporting adrenal function and reducing cortisol overload, vitamin C helps stabilize your glucose and lessen hormonal disruptions. Foods rich in vitamin C include bell peppers, citrus fruits, strawberries, and broccoli, or you can use supplements as advised by your doctor. Keep in mind that smoking, stress, and chronic illness all increase your need for vitamin C, so regular intake is especially important. When was the last time you included vitamin C-rich foods in your meals? Share your go-to source in the comments below. And if this information helped you, make sure to comment and share it forward. Someone else might need this more than you think. At number 4, we have vitamin B12, also known as cobalamin, a nutrient that plays a vital role in nerve and brain health. For people with diabetes, B12 deficiency is more common than most realize, especially if you're taking metformin long-term. Metformin is a widely used diabetes medication, but it interferes with B12 absorption in the gut, leading to gradual depletion over time. Low levels of B12 can mimic or worsen diabetic neuropathy, causing burning, tingling, or numbness in your hands and feet. B12 is essential for maintaining the myelin sheath that protects your nerves, so without it, nerve function slowly begins to decline. If left unchecked, this can lead to permanent nerve damage that's often mistaken as a natural complication of diabetes. Vitamin B12 also supports red blood cell formation, so low levels may contribute to fatigue, dizziness, and poor oxygen delivery in your body. It helps regulate homocysteine, a compound that, when elevated, increases your risk of heart disease, stroke, and blood vessel damage. People with diabetes already face higher cardiovascular risks, and B12 helps protect your arteries from further strain and inflammation. When B12 is deficient, harmful substances like methylmalonic acid can build up, damaging mitochondria and accelerating nerve and organ dysfunction. Maintaining optimal B12 levels may also support mood, mental clarity, and energy, key challenges in those with chronic blood sugar imbalance. In addition, B12 is involved in nitric oxide production, which supports blood flow and reduces vascular stiffness in the kidneys, eyes, and limbs. This is especially critical in diabetes, where poor microcirculation can worsen complications like retinopathy and diabetic foot ulcers. You can get B12 from foods like meat, fish, dairy, and eggs, but vegetarians or older adults may need supplements or injections. If you've been feeling unexplained nerve pain or exhaustion, it might be time to ask your doctor for a B12 level check. Early detection and correction of B12 deficiency can dramatically improve your nerve health and energy, especially if you use metformin. Have you ever checked your B12 levels while managing diabetes? Let us know in the comments. It could help someone else too. And if this part of the video brought clarity, please consider subscribing for more doctor-led content designed to support your health journey. At number 3, we have vitamin B6, also known as pyridoxine, a critical nutrient that affects your nerves, brain, heart, and immune system. In diabetes, low vitamin B6 levels are surprisingly common and can lead to nerve pain, emotional instability, and even cardiovascular issues. This vitamin helps your body produce key neurotransmitters like serotonin, dopamine, and GABA, which regulate mood, sleep, and stress response. When B6 is deficient, you may feel anxious, depressed, or irritable, and for many with diabetes, this imbalance often goes unnoticed. Vitamin B6 also plays a major role in maintaining healthy nerve tissue by helping build the myelin sheath that protects your nerve fibers. Without enough B6, the protective covering around your nerves starts to break down, leading to slower signals and increased nerve pain. This is especially concerning for diabetics, since peripheral neuropathy is one of the most common and painful long-term complications. Another important function of B6 is regulating homocysteine, a compound that, in high levels, can damage your blood vessels and heart. By keeping homocysteine under control, B6 supports cardiovascular health, something every diabetic should be mindful of. It also supports the production of sphingolipids, special fats that maintain the structure of nerve cells and keep them working properly. Without these lipids, your nerves become more vulnerable to oxidative stress and inflammation, which worsens diabetic complications. Emerging studies show that B6 may help reduce insulin resistance by calming stress-related hormonal responses in your body. Chronic stress can spike cortisol and blood sugar levels, But B6 helps regulate these hormonal imbalances that silently sabotage your progress. You can find B6 in foods like bananas, chicken, turkey, potatoes, and fortified cereals, but many people still don't get enough. People with kidney disease, alcohol use, or certain medications may lose more B6 and need extra through supplements. If you have ongoing nerve discomfort, mood swings, or sleep issues, it might be worth discussing your B6 status with your doctor. Have you ever used vitamin B6 for nerve pain or mood support? Let us know in the comments. Your experience might help someone else. And if you're finding these insights valuable, go ahead and give this video a like. It helps the message reach more people like you. At number 2, we have vitamin B1, also known as thiamine, an essential nutrient for energy production, nerve health, and metabolic function in diabetics. People with diabetes often lose thiamine through frequent urination, making deficiency much more common than most realize. Thiamine is critical for converting carbohydrates into energy inside your cells, especially in high-energy organs like the heart, brain, and nerves. Without enough thiamine, your body struggles to process glucose effectively, leading to toxic byproducts that damage tissues and blood vessels. One such byproduct is known as advanced glycation end products, or AGEs, which accelerate complications like neuropathy, kidney damage, and vision loss. Thiamine helps prevent these by supporting key enzymes that clear excess glucose safely from the system. It also protects your kidneys by slowing down a damaging pathway called the polyol pathway, which becomes overactive when blood sugar is high. This pathway converts glucose into sorbitol, a compound that builds up in nerves and kidneys, increasing oxidative stress and inflammation. By slowing this process, thiamine preserves kidney function and may even delay the progression of diabetic nephropathy. Thiamine also improves endothelial function, which means it supports healthy blood vessels and enhances oxygen delivery to organs. Poor blood flow is a hidden danger in diabetes, especially in your feet, eyes, and kidneys, where circulation often declines first. Another benefit of thiamine is how it reduces inflammation by calming overactive immune pathways triggered by unstable blood sugar. It works by modulating a powerful molecule called NF-kappa B, which drives inflammatory responses linked to insulin resistance and organ damage. Thiamine even influences fat metabolism by helping your mitochondria burn fuel more efficiently and avoid dangerous fat buildup in your liver. People with fatty liver or high cholesterol may benefit from this improved metabolic flexibility and energy balance. Food sources include whole grains, legumes, pork, and seeds. But thiamine supplements are often needed in diabetics with kidney or nerve issues. Have you ever checked if your B1 levels are where they should be? Drop a comment below. We'd love to hear from you. If this section helped you better understand your symptoms, please share the video with someone you care about. It could change their life too. Finally, at number 1, we have vitamin K2, an often overlooked but absolutely essential vitamin for protecting your heart, bones, and nerves. In diabetes, your body struggles with calcium metabolism, and vitamin K2 plays a key role in guiding calcium to the right places. Without enough K2, calcium can settle in your arteries instead of your bones, increasing the risk of stiffness, blockages, and heart disease. This is especially dangerous for diabetics, who already face higher chances of cardiovascular complications due to long-term high blood sugar. Vitamin K2 activates a special protein called MGP, which helps prevent calcium from building up inside your blood vessels and arteries. It also directs calcium into your bones and teeth, helping you maintain skeletal strength while protecting your blood vessels from calcification. But vitamin K2 doesn't stop at bone and heart health. It also improves your body's sensitivity to insulin through a hormone called osteocalcin. When activated by K2, osteocalcin helps your body use insulin more effectively and supports healthier glucose metabolism over time. Studies show that many diabetics have low levels of active osteocalcin, making K2 an important nutrient for restoring proper hormonal balance. K2 also helps lower inflammation, especially markers like CRP, which are often elevated in those with poorly controlled diabetes. Chronic inflammation damages your beta cells, the insulin-producing cells in your pancreas, and contributes to worsening blood sugar control. By reducing this inflammation, vitamin K2 may slow the decline of insulin production and help you manage your diabetes more effectively. There's also growing evidence that K2 supports kidney health by reducing calcium-related damage in the tiny blood vessels inside your kidneys. Better circulation and less calcification in these vessels may reduce protein loss and protect against diabetic kidney disease. Additionally, K2 may improve microcirculation in the nerves, especially in your hands and feet, reducing pain, tingling, or numbness. Though research is still ongoing, early studies suggest K2 could help slow the progression of diabetic neuropathy in some individuals. You can find K2 in fermented foods like natto, some cheeses, and egg yolks, or consider a supplement after speaking with your doctor. Have you ever heard of vitamin K2 before today? Tell us in the comments. It's one of the most underrated vitamins for diabetics. And if this video gave you clarity or hope, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Your support helps more people take control. Now that you've learned about the 7 most essential vitamins for diabetics, it's time to take action and support your body the right way. Diabetes doesn't just affect your blood sugar, it affects how your body absorbs, activates, and uses the nutrients that keep you alive. Even with a perfect diet or strict medication routine, vitamin deficiencies can silently weaken your heart, nerves, kidneys, and immune system. That's why it's so important to work with your healthcare provider and consider checking your vitamin levels, especially if symptoms continue despite good glucose control. Replenishing what your body lacks may not just ease your symptoms, it could slow the progression of diabetic complications and improve your long-term quality of life. From vitamin K2 to B12, from C to D, each one plays a unique role in protecting the parts of your body most vulnerable to diabetes. Now the question is, which of these vitamins will you focus on first? And have you ever tested for any of them before? Drop your answer in the comments. We read every message and love learning from your personal journey and insights. And if you found this video valuable, please like, comment, and share it with someone who needs this knowledge. It could make a real difference. Don't forget to subscribe for more practical, doctor-approved content to help you manage diabetes naturally, one step at a time. Together, we can build a healthier future. Thank you for watching, and take good care of yourself today.